Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about detaching from your SP. I believe you can also use this for detaching from other desires and things, but we will talk about detaching from the SP. Yeah, because it's just going to help you get what you want quicker. I think a lot of people are afraid of detaching from their SP because they think that detaching is going to have them lose them, right? But think about it like this, you guys. Everybody manifesting an SP, or most people manifesting an SP, are manifesting somebody who's literally not sweating them at all whatsoever. And somebody is literally putting all their time and energy into manifesting them. So obviously, like being present and interested in all of that is not really the queen. The queen. I'm looking at Daphne's comment. Thank you, beautiful. But it's not really the way, right? So we're gonna talk about that briefly. I'm about to hop over to the membership. We're gonna be doing our live Neville reading. We'll be doing it this week and next week because we missed last week. I just pulled up a new lecture I've never read, so I'm excited to read that with you guys. If you'd like to join, you can. The link is in the description to join the Evolved tier. That's where we do the Neville readings. And then at 6 in the Patreon, we are going to be doing a bi-weekly live check-in. This week, I'm going to do it a little different. Usually we just share success stories and things like that. But I really want to help people get into their end, into their wish fulfilled. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So you guys can join the Patreon as well. Your first 7 days are free. Link is in the description for that as well. Okay? Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi, Summer. Hi, Reality Manifested. Hi, Mano. Hi, RC. Hi, Erica. Thank you, beautiful, for your tip. Oh my God, I didn't know I could like it. Thank you, beautiful. Hi, Daphne. Hi. That's everybody. Hi, Manifesting Michael. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get into this and quickly because we have 15 minutes. So this is what I really wanted to come and talk to you about because I really didn't have anything to talk about. And I was like, obviously tuning into the ethers and like, what should we talk about? And they were like, remind them who they are. Okay. Anytime you are like super attached to an SP are like all of these things, it's because you're not, basically the balance of power is out of whack. Okay. The balance of worth and value is out of whack. You have this person, you're seeing this person as so, desirable and wanted and oh my God, they're so amazing. And you are kind of like off in the side. Like basically it's like when I tell you guys rock star and fan energy. You've put yourself in fan energy, okay, around this person. And you probably getting fan treatment from this person, okay? And it's the energy. And we keep thinking, especially as women, I know there's men on here as well, but I'm going to talk to my girls, okay? As women, and honestly, men and women, this is why I was like, if I was a dude, I would have so many hoes. Because men approach everything wrong and women approach everything wrong. Men and women approach things from what we like. So men are like, well, I like sex, so I'm going to lead with sex. You know what I mean? And women are like, I like emotion, so I'm going to lead with emotion. And neither of those are wrong because the opposite people don't operate off that. Now, every man wants to be loved and every woman wants some good sex, but that's not what we're leading with, okay? It's not what we're leading with, all right? So, all right. I want you guys to understand that because this is the problem, right? Because you guys know with, all this SP stuff and you're probably like, watching all these videos, listening to these people, and they're telling you, hey, take this person off the pedestal. Hey, stop sweating this person. Hey, all this stuff, but you still do it. You're still like, nope, I'm going to send the paragraph. Nope, I'm going to pull up to their job. Nope, I'm going to do this thing, right? And the reason why you do that is because you're thinking about, well, what would I like? Or what would I want somebody to do for me? Or what would show me if I could just show him that I care enough? If I could just be emotional enough, if I could just be available enough, if I could just take all the bullshit that he has to offer enough, then he'll like me and he'll choose me and I'll get what I want, okay? And it's literally the complete opposite, okay? It's literally the complete opposite, all right? And I don't even have the energy, y'all, to chew y'all out today. So I'm not finna come from that angle, and I don't want to. I want to come from the angle of you remembering who the fuck you are. Okay? Like, you stay in your goddess energy. And this is the thing. A lot of you guys, especially y'all on this channel, you're in your goddess energy. You see what I'm saying? You've been in your goddess energy, and then you start manifesting this SP, and you get into the SP community, and the SP community literally teaches people that sweating niggas is the way to happiness. And I'm like, that will never be. Okay? Thank you, TJs. That will never be. Sweating niggas will never be the key to happiness. Okay? Sweat yourself. All right? Like, remember who you are. I get it. When you're manifesting an SP, you're like, but I can't stop thinking about them. I think about them all the time, right? You think about them all the time because you think about them all the time, okay? You think about them all the time because you wake up and you're like, okay, I gotta affirm for them. You're throughout the day, you're like, oh my God, what are they doing, or what should I be doing? And oh my God, that's why. You feel me? So if you replaced half of that with yourself, with thinking about you purposefully, right? That's the thing. Now you've got momentum to where your brain thinks like, oh, sweating this dude is the task of the day. Y'all, I can't find my mascara. Oh wait, here it is. All right. But anyways, that's why, like, sweating dudes is like, that's what your brain is like, oh, this is our task. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing. And so that's why. And you do have to be intentional about taking your energy back. Y'all, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. When have I steered you wrong, bruh? Let me know that before I tell you this, okay? When have I steered you wrong? Never, okay? Listen, you being magnetic, your magnetism is directly correlating with how much attention is on you. How much of your attention is on you, okay? How much are you thinking about you and how you're the best, how you're beautiful, how you're perfect, how you're amazing, how you're magical, how you're so desirable and so wanted, right? Instead of how do I get, like, I want you guys to think about it like characters, okay? Think about like the character that's like the nerdy girl that never gets any guys and she desperately wants a boyfriend. And honestly, it's funny because it's never the nerdy girl. Nerdy girls don't give a fuck about that. It'd be the pick-mishas, like Sydney Sweeney type girls, right? Like, oh, every day I gotta wake up this early so that I can look good for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Versus, like, what do you think her train of thought is? Her train of thought is, how do I get, where is it? What do I got to do? How do I make him notice me? What do I got to wear to notice me? How do I get him to like me? What do I got to do to improve myself so that he likes me? It's all around another person and not at all about you. The only thing it's looking at you is like, where are you not good enough to get this guy? And how can you be better to get this guy? Now think about somebody else who's like very confident, right? Think about somebody like a woman who is like into herself and who has men chasing after her all the time. That woman is knowing, like, I'm the prize. Her thoughts are, her mind is occupied with thoughts about herself, okay? Her mind is occupied about thoughts about herself, not about other people, all right? And the more that you do that, you guys, the more magnetic you become, okay? Even think about it like this, you guys. The world is a mirror. So what you're focused on is what's being reflected back to you, right? So if your focus is all outward, this person, then the world is like revolving around them. And it literally is for you, right? The world is revolving around them. But if you're thinking all about you, right? If you're thinking all about you, then the world's revolving around you. For all of you guys, I want you to notice that when you attracted in whoever this person is that you like, you was thinking about you, guaranteed. The time that you attracted them in, you were not in begging energy, you weren't in chasing energy, you probably wasn't even giving a fuck about talking to anybody, right? Or maybe you were, but you were thinking about you. You were feeling good about you. And that's when they came in. And then at some point, they became your source of validation, right? And then all that magnetic energy, instead of you, you know how people call it aura farming? I think that is so funny. But instead of you aura farming from yourself, you're aura farming from this person. Instead of you wondering like, okay, like, what do I think about me? Let me ask myself, okay, I'm great, I'm perfect, I'm amazing. It's like, but Bay hasn't taken me out on a date this week. He doesn't like me anymore. And oh my God, what about that girl? She's so much prettier than me. And da 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 da. Like you know what I'm saying? So detaching from your SP is you knowing that you are the prize. Oh wow, surprise, surprise, what's new, right? But it really, I want you guys to notice that when you are super attached, it's because you're seeing this person as the prize, y'all. You're seeing this person as the end all be all. And that's why I said this about emotions, you guys, because as women, we operate in that and we're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know, our love and it's eternal and oh, blah, 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 blah. But you haven't even fucking qualified, dude. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even qualified, dude. You got to see you as the value. Are you good enough for me? Are you good enough for me to dedicate my life to give my life to give my love to? Okay. And I don't care. Like, you're probably like, yeah, they're so cool. They're so amazing. I'm sure they are, but it's plenty of cool and amazing people. I will say this. Some of y'all may not like it, but whatever. The women that I talk to who have the highest self-concept, who have the men chasing after them, multiple proposals, and they're not even sweating them, okay? The mentality that these women have is, number one, they're the prize. And the mentality number two is that there's too many people in the world. These women are never like, oh, no matter what, I have to be with you. Just what? No matter what? What if the no matter what is you and your self-respect? Okay? Like, these women are like this close to dropping a nigga. He could breathe in the wrong direction and they're like, oh, you're out of here. Forget it, you blew it, it's over. Like, and women who are super hyper attached to guys and super hyper attached to their SP, that's terrifying. Like, oh my God, but what if I let him go, I'll lose him. And the woman that's thinking like the other women, they're thinking, if I let him go, he lost me. Okay? There's a difference in where the power is. If I let him go, he lost me and I can get another one. Even better. Okay? So I'm just saying, you guys, the scarcity mindset is what puts you in that chasing mode as well. It's what won't let you rest until you have this person, because you believe that this person is your happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if there was, I don't know, if it was a snowstorm, right? And every single restaurant around you was closed except McDonald's, you're going to have to settle for McDonald's, right? It doesn't matter if you don't like McDonald's. It doesn't matter if McDonald's make your stomach hurt. You'll walk in the snow to get to McDonald's. That's how y'all treating these niggas, okay? It's the last store open. It's the only dude ever that's going to look at me and love me and do. No, it's not. All right? But that comes from you valuing yourself. When you see yourself as like, well, I mean, where else could I get this kind of love or this kind of guy? Because to be honest, it's very rarely even the kind of love. You know, it's very rare that the SP was even giving you what you deserved in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You're putting all this time and energy into somebody who has already shown you that they're not going to do things for you. So what is that? And this is the thing, you guys, it's not me trying to trigger you or whatever. I want you to see your value. Okay? I want you to see your value. I want you to see yourself the way that you see your best friend, the way that you see your daughter, the way that you see your mother. Okay? What you would expect for them, what standards you would have for them. All right? If your daughter came to you and was like, this boy, I like him, but he don't talk to me, he don't like me, would you say, oh girl, let's pray for him every single day. Let's pray for him morning, noon, and night. And some of y'all are so far into this SP stuff that you would do that. You'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Instead of letting your daughter know that her value is irreplaceable. Okay? So that's really it, you guys. I can't make this long because we have our the Neville reading, but please just take this as a reminder to remember who you are, you guys. And I get it. I know as women, we get wrapped up in our feelings, in our emotions. We, in love, and we really, as women, I think we really believe in love. Not to say that men don't, but we believe in love. We really hold love to this high esteem, and that's a beautiful thing. It's not something that you should lose. You should hold on to that, but you should be qualifying people before you give it freely, you guys, okay? You should be qualifying them. Not just about who they are, but how do they treat you, okay? And I know that you can manifest them to be however you want them to be. I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? But just know that that treatment and being treated like that comes from valuing yourself, you guys. And I'm telling you guys this from experience. I've been on both sides. I've been Urkel and I've been Jaleel. And I know a lot of player ass girls, okay? I know a lot of girls that snap their fingers and niggas fall to the floor for them. Okay? And it's always the same mentality. They're up. They are the prize. You're replaceable, so you better get it together and quick. And the way that men respond to that, all right, is exactly what all the nice girls and being so sweet and letting him walk all over me so he'll finally treat me right. They're getting the treatment that you're begging for by telling them, like, go away. They're on the opposite side of the door. Like, no, I'm not letting you in. I don't want to talk to you. And this person is begging and doing all of these things, falling at their feet for this person. You see what I'm saying? So, and it's not, it's not about playing games, y'all. It's about knowing who the prize is. Okay? It's about knowing who the prize is. When it comes to school, like, I don't know, the captain of the cheerleading team, she's not wondering, oh, wow, who am I going to ask to homecoming? She's like, how many of them are finna ask me? And then which one am I going to choose? Okay? And if you saw the captain of the cheerleading team sitting there like, oh my God, man, ask me to home. You would be like, damn, girl, what's up? Okay? All right. Y'all funny. I'm just reading y'all's comments. Not New Year, New D. Oh, y'all, look at the nails. I finally fixed them. I felt so bad coming before y'all with those travesties. That person messed me up. Not New Year, New D. I think I might choose this new SP. Princess, stop it. Not Brazilian baddie. I'll see you in the background of a World Cup match. You're hilarious. My best friend is dating my crush, even though she knows I have a crush on him. She asked me, can I date? But what am I going to say? No, don't do it. Well, yeah. If it was going to bother you. And if you said, all right, then you got to be all right with it. What? Okay. Okay. What if I have an SP and I'm terrified of losing it? I'm a very panicky person. I'm afraid I'll mess things up and that manifest bad things. For example, people will misunderstand me. Okay, that has to do with what you believe about yourself, Vanilla. Okay? That's your self-concept. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The perfect affirmation for that is I'm perfect. Everything I do is perfect. I'm perfect. Everything I do is perfect. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm finna slide. Y'all can hop over to the Evolve tier if you guys would like to come for the Neville reading. But I love you guys so, so, so much. Shake what thought from my head? I love you guys so, so much. I'm intending this prospered you all immensely. I'm absolutely sure that it has. And as I said before, you guys, I really just want this to be a loving reminder, you guys. Like I said, I just happen not to have time to go in on y'all today. So I'm not going, or the energy, to be honest. But I want you to remember that you are a goddess. You are in the world, not of it. Okay? They never met nobody like you. You're separated from everyone. All right? I'm sorry, I don't want to say better than people, but to me you are. Fuck. And to you should be. And it's not about looking down on people. It's just knowing you in your own lane. You in your own dimension, your own reality. Nobody is fucking with you. Okay? Nobody is fucking with you. All right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay? Nobody is fucking with you. Nobody is worth your peace. Nobody is worth putting you in simp energy. You know the next time you should be in simp energy? When you got a ring on your finger. That's when you can open the floodgates of simp and give it to the man that deserves it. Okay? Okay. I love you guys infinitely. And I will see you guys in the video right now on the other side. Okay?